Sabaweli, a show that celebrates people who dare to dream. This week, we introduced the host of the show, Sia Hlongwa. Sia was born in the town of eThekwini, Durban, KwaZulu-Natal. She was raised by a single-parent grandmother, Sbwl Nungu. Although now late, she was always Sia's source of inspiration. After years of enduring abuse and transphobia in her family home, Sia ran away after the death of her grandmother to the city of Johannesburg to seek employment opportunity and also to widen her prospects. Unfortunately, she fell victim to gender-based violence and spoke against it in the National Summit on Gender-Based Violence in South Africa. She's also an activist in human rights and stands for transgender rights. With her training in community radio stations, she's also a seasoned public speaker. She's recently embarked on studies toward a master's degree in town and regional planning and is now the host of Sabaweli. Welcome to the very first episode of the Sabaweli show. I'm really excited to discuss this platform because I was actually inspired to start the Sabaweli show because of my own life story. I have my own dream, and my dream is to share a platform with you, having a conversation every week, talking about the things that are nearest and dearest to our hearts, our dreams, our hopes for our own future. Yes, because life is too short to spend it wondering, what if, and not actually daring to go about our daily lives, making sure that our ideas, our thoughts become a reality for us. So this show is my own dream coming true. But as my own dream comes true, I'd like to take you along and actually share your ideas and your vision for your own reality, how you're making that come true for you. Yes. So in my life, I started off becoming an architect. My dream was to become an architect. I studied toward it. I got my degree. I worked for about 10 years in the field. And unfortunately, things don't always work out the way that we want them to. So I decided to expand further and study in a different field, well, toward a different degree. And toward exploring that, a whole lot of things happened. I dabbled in art and music, sampled different ways of living. And in fact, I fell into the field of media. It wasn't quite something that I planned, so to speak. I just fell into the space. I called inquiring about a radio station, just, wanting to do some freelance work. I didn't even think that I'd actually get a job out of it. And I ended up sticking to it for about 2 years and over, even eventually. I did a couple of projects by myself, a couple of shows, and I enjoyed that. I went into acting a little, and I acted in a couple of short films, and I really enjoyed those. And I found that, as I've been growing into my adulthood, that my true passion is evolving into connecting with people, establishing connections and having and hosting, as well as facilitating conversations about us as humanity and how we grow and evolve as one. I think it's really important for us to celebrate our differences instead of using our differences as weapons against each other. We can actually use our differences to celebrate each other and embrace each other and learn and grow from each other, to be able to look at life in a different way. And that is what the Sabaweli show is all about. Thank you so much for your patience for the first episode. I do look forward to having a full-length interview with at least most of you, if not every single person in this room and other platforms as well. And thank you so much for tuning in. Sabaweli. Yes. Stay tuned for more.